Hey, my name is Ori, and I just want to welcome you to this video. The main thing I want to cover today is just some of the questions I get about seahorses. There's a lot of misinformation about them, and a lot of questions I get about them. Whether they're easy to take care of. That's the one I get the most, is whether they're easy to take care of. And that's kind of what I want to focus on today. So the short answer, you don't have to watch the whole video. They're easy to take care of. Yes, I think they're actually pretty easy to take care of. It's just, as long as you do what's required for the seahorses to survive, right? You want to replicate their environment. You want to do what's best for them, and you want to have low organics, a cold temperature, and we'll get into that more in a minute. But as long as you have the setup is halfway decent, the care of seahorses to me is almost like any other fish. Beyond the feeding, they can be trained. When I first got my seahorses, I did hand feed them. However, they've kind of trained them more to kind of hunt out things. And I also had a feeding station I tried for a little bit. I didn't like that too much. But now I've got it to where I can feed them. And used to it take me 5 minutes to feed them. And now I can feed them in about a minute. And there's not a lot of stuff left over in the tank. So yeah, I would say that they are similar to keeping, any other animal. The main thing that you want to worry about with seahorses is the organics in the water and the temperature. I think that's the biggest thing that's going to come down to, because when we talk about organic removal, we want to talk. You have your skimmer. I use the skimmer. I also have Purgen. Purgen's a really good product made by Seachem. And it basically does what a skimmer does. It's a media that does what a skimmer does. You can take it, I just put it in a bag. You got to get a very small bag, so like a 140 micron bag. And then you put the Purgen in it, and you just put it in somewhere that's got a high flow area of your sump. That's what I do. And on top of that, I also have a 40 watt UV that I run 24/7. And then, so I have the skimmer, I have the Purgen, the UV, and then on top of that, I also have a 1/4 horsepower chiller, and that keeps the temperature at around 60, 65 degrees, 68, 68.5 degrees. And the reason for that is because you want to give the seahorses the best chance when it comes to bacteria. And so by reducing the temperature to 68, 68.5, what that does is it slows down the metabolism of the bacteria. Therefore, the seahorses have a better chance to resist certain things. Another thing that I do is I have a backup. I have a backup to my chiller. I have a evaporation fan that I have. I also have an Apex. So on my Apex, if the temperature rises above 72 degrees, the fan will automatically kick on, which should bring it back down to 68. So if the chiller fails, I should still be able to keep the tank cool. I've had pretty good success with them. I've had them for 6 months now. I've had really good success with them. I did have to take them to the hospital once for a gas bubble disease. That was in a 30 gallon that I had. I originally had them in a 30 gallon, and then I moved them over to what you see here, which is a 90 gallon. And they did get gas bubble disease, but that was really easy to fix. Dimex in a hospital tank for 5 days, and they've been kicking since. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that the main things that you want to watch out for when you're keeping seahorses is just keep a cold temperature. Get as many organics as you can out of the water as possible. A UV goes a long way, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I got to offer. Hopefully I can make some more videos in the future with a little bit more details, but I did want to give this a shot and see how it went. All right, thanks for watching.